So our target is by 20th of February, before 20th, we have to finish it. So that's a target. Yeah. So okay, these are the two changes. One is state what we are doing. We are passing the attribute. We are passing the label text. But here the method we have written here, select by value attribute, that I change it now here. Select option by visible text, I change it. The method name I have changed, then it will work. Okay, this will work now. So let's go and run this now. And also the new change is only this is the new change in the page class. Page class, what we need to do? This is the page class. You have to change the method name to select by visible text method, and parameter name I have changed it to visible text. So parameter name you can give anything, right? So it's okay. Let's run this now. So please make a change quickly, so you don't need to, again wait for the thing. So let's run Maven clean. So Maven install. So now it went fine, right? State it went fine. The continuous clicking. Say your account has been created. Second element also verified. Continuous clicking. So it will click on the My Account and log out. Good. So we're completely successful. Right? One flow is, see, that's the end-to-end flow. And we are able to finish successfully. So we logged in, we registered, then logged out. And you see, we are verifying in between that also. So you landed on that page. How do you know that? So you have to do verifications also in that. So that's what we did. And so let's finish the data-driven testing also. Okay, let's finish the data-driven testing. First, you have to be very careful while enabling the data-driven testing. I'll remove this, clean up the code. Okay, clean up the code. So here, enable the data-driven testing. Control Shift. Yeah. So now, what is this problem we are facing? Data provider. So in the data provider Excel sheet, we are getting a problem. So Excel sheet, we are getting a problem. So what is the problem we are getting? A mismatch of parameters. The parameters you are passing, those are different than the parameters you are having in the Excel sheet. So for this test method, you have to pass first name, last name, email, telephone, password. Here, you have to pass extra. So what are those things you have to pass extra here? The order. So order is not matching. So this count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many we have given in the Excel sheet? Let's go and check that. Same order is there or not. Anyway, I'll move on to the.
Okay, 5, sir.
5 we have given. Here, how many we have? Six, right?
6.
That's not matching. That is the reason we are getting a type mismatch, column mismatch error we are getting. So you have to map that exactly number of columns in your test method, number of columns here, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not correct. So you have to give one more also. Insert. What is the confirm password, right? The confirm password we have to give. So
Now, email. I think we have to change the name. Yeah, email and then.
Email.
Yes.
Okay, only problem with the email. Extra email is we have to give. That is missing, right?
Yeah. Instead of the password column, we have to give email.
Oh, okay, got it. Got it. So here I need to insert. But email we are going, then we'll remove this email here, right? Then we don't need to touch this. Email we are generating dynamically, right? Here, somewhere we are getting a dynamic email, right? Where is this email? Email we are generating dynamically. Get random email. This method we are calling. So I can call this method. I can do that. Otherwise, I'll generate an email here. So we have email also, right? Let's declare an email also. If you want to use every time you want to generate a new email. So I can use faker object. Email. Email equal to FKOBJ dot. So where the email will be there. So email is in the we have to see our block. So faker API. Let's go to faker API. Java faker. Everything you have in our blog, so you will get all the things here. That really helps your email. So how we are getting email? First name, last name, email. So email address is there. Internet.email address. Okay. So what is that? FK object internet. So internet.email address. See, you have email address. So this email address, you can pass it directly. So call that and you can give that here. So this email you can assign. You remove this, you don't need this. Okay, this is the extra we have given here that you remove it. A parameter you remove, then now it will match all the parameters, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now Excel sheet, how many columns are there? Your test method parameters also should match. Make sure it matches. If it is not matching, you will get an exception. That's what we have seen, exception. So now I am giving this email where I need to pass email. This is the place. So I'm getting here, but still I don't need to use that. So I can remove this. If you want to print it. You don't need that. Okay, this is the email you are setting up. Why we are getting all like this. Okay, so company address to us. So this is the one. So now we are good. Okay. Okay. This is all overlapped. Good. Right. Now let's move on to do the, so close this test case. This file, you don't need to modify anything. You don't need to modify anything. File. Only change, where is the change? The number of parameters in the test method. Number of parameters in the test method. Change it. So number of parameters in the test method, you change it. Registration data-driven test. That's our test case. And you write that. Okay, are we good now? All the changes?
So are we removing that get random email here from that
Yes.
data?
Yes, I'm using faker data.
Oh,
So faker email I'm using. Internet.email address is there. So that will generate the email address. I don't need to use that get random email. I don't need. So I removed that. Okay, I removed that.
here
So
it is there, but next method you removed it. Yeah.
Oh, here it is there, but fine. You can, if you want, you can use here also that one. But here I'm using. But this place I'm using the global one, global variable I'm using. Okay.
Okay.
So that's it. So let's go and run it. Hit the form.xml from the beginning.
Sir, when we are doing that registration page, fill address details in that method, so that parameter doesn't matter, right? Like when we are giving in that.
No, that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because you are supplying that data, right? So in the Excel sheet, whatever the data is there, you're asking these parameters, right? This field address details.
Yeah, that on the top.
Yeah, this one. So here these values are coming from faker. It will generate every time.
Okay.
So you don't need to worry about that. So that we are using. Okay. Let's go and run this. Maven clean first. Maven run. I'm running from the beginning, all the test cases. Home test also I'm running now. Good. So browser has launched. So second test case started. Even you can prioritize those two test cases. We have two test methods, right? You can prioritize them. I think first data-driven is taking. Okay, so good, logged out. Next, going for second test data. See, second data, reading the second data from Excel sheet. Please see that. It is reading from Excel sheet. already registered. Oh, I think email we have to. So it is taking
Giving
the.
only once, right?
So it is giving, we are storing in the variable. That's why. So you have to take the get random email so that every time you will get a new one.
Okay.
So that will solve. So now our test case is failed. See, this is the one test case, the negative test case. You can test this also. Take this example, test this value, and so test this also. This negative test case, add this negative scenarios, all negative messages. So you can add this. Okay, that's a very important. Okay, second one failed. You can see, second one failed. See,
When I run, I'm getting that country. It's not showing like my data entered from the this one, and country. I don't know. I put like even like country equal to United States. I gave.
but how we are given here?
Yeah.
So is it same? This is how we are given.
So yeah, in the faker I gave new local and US, and then country equal to United States.
This one, can you see here is 58 line? Did you give like this?
1 second. Registration page, right?
Registration test.
Test. Okay.
So when you are faker, you are calling in the registration test. Did you give like this?
Oh, I didn't remove that faker line. So we have to remove that faker line. That country.
Yes. Yes. You have to remove and give hard code the United States. So now email, so I have to use only which one? The get random email. Get random email only will use. So or is it's not working? Every time we need to generate the random email. So this is the one, right? Okay. Every time it executes, it will generate the random email. Then it will go fine. Okay, that's the tricks you should know this. This method if you call, see return type method when you call, storing in the variable, what is happening? It is fixing the value one time only because the before class will execute only one time, right? Not every time. Not every time your test method runs. That's why it is fixing before class executes one. These values are setting once only. And same value will be there. So already existed email address. Again, you're using for the second time registration, it is not going to accept. That's a requirement. You should give a different email every time. So that is the reason. Now we solved that issue. Let's go and run this. It will go fine. So today we'll finish all other PS classes after this running. And then we'll maybe Sunday we can finish test cases for that. Monday we'll push the code to the GitHub. GitHub will push. By Wednesday we have to close this Selenium. Mostly we have to finish it. By Wednesday we have to finish the Selenium. First data is done. So now second data, second row, it is reading second row. See, it is successfully logged in, logged out, done. Now going for the third data, third row. So this is the one, see, manually if you want to do like this, it's a burden, right? So automation, so it will help you like this. See, I'm covering here drop downs also. All the fields we are getting. Edit box you got, drop downs you got, radio buttons you got, checkbox you got, buttons you got, every element you got here. Text you got. So what not, all the elements you are getting here. So menus, even menus also you are getting. How we are handling menus, see that. Just clicking on the menu and one more option you're selecting. With another one. So normal one, this one.
This is the another registration method.
Yeah, registration method we have written, right? But first one.
The faker one.
Yeah. So you write now negative cases for this. Okay. Negative test cases you write. I want to see from everyone negative test cases. Just think and write the negative test cases. So finish the negative test cases. And you don't need to come to this, it won't come to this page. When you click on continue, you will get a negative. So one is without entering any data. One is same data entering, same email ID, and password wrong, another test case. So different test cases you need to add. So all those combinations, please add and send it to me. And review with me. And so weekend I'll be free. So review with me. It will help you. So morning time. So tomorrow I don't have weekend class. So that you can, weekend manual class is there, but other Selenium class is not there. So you can review with me. So once you finish your coding, okay, any one of the day. So that's it. Let's move on, guys. We are wasting a lot of time here. Almost a week we wasted on these two classes only. And now we need to develop login page. So let's develop login page. What are all we have written all the methods? I think we completed, right? All the methods we have done, right? Yeah. So anything pending in the login page?
No.
So all the elements we are done. So
Yeah,
did we get
wrote everything.
Is a new customer available? So let's go and see that. Okay, I kept this still open. But take these messages if already email. So you write the test case name also. So what is the test case name? Email, already existing email, already registered email test case. Then password not matching test case. And that's a one test case. And also leaving all the field empty test case. So like this, you mention all these test cases and write how many, well, 3 test cases you have to fill this. And one login, validating login page link test case, another test case you add it. Yeah, then this one, privacy policy, click on privacy policy, another test case you add. Click on privacy policy, you will get a pop-up. So click on close icon. So this is the another test case you add, privacy policy link validation, another test case you add it. Okay, so how many test cases total? 4 test cases you need to add extra apart from this.
In the registration test.
Exactly, in the same test case, another 4 test methods you need to add.
So for negative test case, we will. So this message is there.
This is the one already
Okay.
existing one. You figure you will get that. Okay. So, and another one, password not matching. Okay. Second test case. So third test case, this login page validation. Okay. And the fourth test case, privacy policy validation. Okay. And the fifth test case, leaving all the things blank and clicking on the continue button.
Okay.
Total 5 or 6 test cases. 1, 2, 3,
5,
4.
With the continuous 6.
Yeah. So 5 test cases.
Leaving blank and clicking continue 5.
Yeah. Continue, when you click on continue, automatically that is a part of that test case. Leaving a blank, leaving the blank, there itself this continue click will come. Okay. So these are the test cases you have to finish it. And let's move on to the login page. So login page, anything pending. So let's move on. Login page. I'll see what is the login page. So new customer. So we have finished it already. You also completed, I hope, right? This one.
Yes, sir.
Is new customer header available? Is new customer header available? Yes. So I have to make it bigger. So that's a test case. So done. One test case, one method I have written is register account text available. This one is register continue button available. Okay. Is returning a customer available. So that is that done. Go to forget password page. So go to forget password page. So did you complete the forget password test case or no?
Yeah, I completed.
What about others?
Yes.
Click home icon. This one we have completed. So I need to do login also. We have completed the method. Nobody responding. See that.
Completed.
And
Yes, sir. Forgot password is complete.
test case,
Forgot
not page,
page.
not page. Page, okay. Test case. Have you completed the test case?
No, sir.
Have you written the test case?
Oh, test case I too didn't do only
No,
page.
no. Only page is complete.
Not page. Page after you have to write the test case, right? The test case I'm asking. Okay, test case you do that. That also you do, and also navigate to registration page from here. So I have to write another method. Click on register now public. So void. Click new customer continue button. New customer continue. So even this one you can write so like this. See that I have shown you, right? Allure. This is the Allure feature.
Step.
You can write a step. Step in Allure report you will get these things. So for example, clicking on new customer section, continue button. You can write like this.
That also will go and see in the targets. Target.
In the Allure reports, you will get in the Allure report. This message.
Yeah, Allure report is in which folder? The reports.
So Allure results
Or
are there. Right?
results. Oh, okay.
There, Allure results is there. That's a folder name we have. There you will get it.
Okay.
And click on continue. So this one, if you want, you can write the same thing. Try catch block. But I'll write the continue. Did we write that continue button? New customer continue button. Here it is. Done. Okay. So next, what left now? Click home icon. Click home icon. We have written. So this we have written. Forget password also we have written. We're good. So login page is done. Login page is done. Now, so what left now? So you can write this one more I want to show you here. This one, right? This how you will write. See, you want passwords also to be so at the right step. You can write all this, make sure you write them. So log in with username to colon. You can put a colon, and in the curly bracket inside, you can put a 0. That means first argument. Okay. And password. So, and password, you can put it as a second argument in the curly bracket. This is how you can write. So that it will easily recognize so the username passwords also. So what username passwords you're printing also, you can write it here. Okay, so that's how you can put a step. And so any other thing pending, so we can write page titles. So we can get directly, we can validate there. No need of page title again. You want to get, so that's enough, not required all these things. Do you need this to validate? If you want, you can validate this one. So this URL is there on fraction. If you want to verify, you can verify that also. So do you want to verify how to validate this address bar URL? If you want, I'll show you that, how to do that. But first you have to get this URL. How can you get this URL?
Get URL.
Get page source URL.
So I'm asking, read the methods, and you're missing that basic first day class one, right? That one.
Get URL also.
Not get URL. Get current URL.
Oh, yeah.
So continuously we are forgetting now. I will accept forgetting is okay, but keep reading them. So, and when you are not answering properly, the simple things, and that will create a bad impression. Please take care of those kind of things, small things, right? Very small things. These are all. Okay, so what is this? Click on breadcrumb. Okay. So the other one I'm doing here at the right step. I'm going to write a.
To import the step, we have to import io.qa meta.allure.
Yes, exactly. You're right.
Okay.
Get login page current URL. Address bar here. Please I'll write like this so that you can remember these methods. Public. So it is a return type method we want, right? String get login page URL. Return type method. So you can run return. So you can put this method. We have wait for. So we have wait for title contains, wait for URL, right? Wait for URL contains. You have this. Can you see here? You can give fraction. So fraction URL you can give, and that URL so contains or not. You can see what this URL is there, right? You can give get current today. So get.
So we can keep it in constants also.
We can keep in constants also. This get this fraction. You can get it. Otherwise, you can write a. So wait for URL. What is this? What we have? So you have to pass the URL. Basically, what it will do? It will wait for the URL contains and return the driver.get current URL. So you give the fraction URL and it will so wait and get the value for you. So I can give a fraction URL here. So let's go and store the fraction, this fraction URL. This one I'll store in my constants. So in constants, where is this utilities? In constants, you just store login page fraction URL, okay? Public static final string. So login page fraction URL. Okay, good. Now I can pass it there. Constants. Dot. So login page fraction URL. That's it. Okay.
So we are giving a part of the URL and it is returning the whole URL.
Yeah, whole URL it returns.
Okay.
So this you can use for the verification wherever you are doing. Okay. Are we good? So all are done. So login page is done. So what next? My account page, right? Next. So my account page we need to do. So login page is done. Registration page is done. Account page. Let's go do the account page. So you log in first, and then we can. So accounts page is pending, right? Home page, login page, logout page. Logout page is pending still. Anything? I think we are done all right here.
Yes.
My account page. This is the pending. So we have to do this one. Okay, so let's go and do this one by one. So my account page, login first. So I'll log in. So how many sections are here? You observe this. First, get this page title, okay? Get this page title, put inside the so constants. Go to head
Type.
and take the title. So insert it in the constants. So already we kept.
Yeah, we kept it. My account type, page title.
It's there. It's there. So I'm good with that. So I don't need that. Let's move on to down. Okay. Now, so what is my next step? So next step is this search. Anyhow, we have already search. If you want to do login after you want to do a search, you identify these things. You identify these things. Okay, you identify that. You want to get this also, just do that. Also get current page URL. Get this also, put it inside here. Public, static, final, string. So what you can give, the account page, just you can give account page fraction URL. Okay, so that's it. Next, question mark here, not required question mark. We have so we have 1 minute, guys. So can you do like no, write the get account page URL? Can you write that? Okay. So I'm just coming. Give me one important file I want to take. So I'll pause it. I'll pause. So did you write that method? Same we have written for other class, right? Same thing. Get. So get my account page URL. So public string get my account page URL. You can copy paste that also written. So wait for contains. So I'm going to give constants dot fraction URL. Okay, done. So if you want to verify, so search is present or not. Search is present. So we have to identify the search element, right? Let's identify the search element. Okay. Identify the search element. Quickly do this, guys. So no, you all know this elements identification. Do quickly. So no need to waste time, and you don't need to wait for me. You don't need to see my screen. So you already know how to identify this search, right? This search, you know how to identify. So on this touch icon, how to identify. Just quickly do that. You don't need to look for my screen also, right? Don't waste time. So instead of waiting for me, search edit box. So I'll write a search edit box. So what will be there? Inspect, name, placeholder. I can use name. So name locator I'll use. So I'll replace a name. So name equal to so here also search edit box, search touch icon. Search touch icon. search torch icon. So identify the search torch icon. So you have a type button, and this one I can take up a partial class, and I'll write first this one here in the catalan recorder. Control F. So I'll copy this. So write CSS, I'll write, okay. Button square bracket class equal to single quote class value. See, it recognized. So I used the CSS. You can use a type equal to button, whatever if you want. So CSS equal to, that's it. Okay. And done. So we're good. Now, so what else elements? So what other elements we need? Logout we already have, right? Logout we already have. And so what else? So these so we can take all these sections, okay, all these sections. So if you see this this section, this section, this section, all these section elements you identify. So how can we identify all these section elements? So that we need to check that. And also you need to get this, all these elements also, these menu elements also. So all these menu elements also you need to validate. So how you can recognize all these menu elements? See, this is a UL. So UL is there, and this is the one UL. So this UL, you have to get it. So you have to get this UL. First, this again, another top one is there. So that is different. So this top links also, you have to check top links also. Top links after you have another UL. So this collection of elements you have to write. How to write this collection of elements? So this collection of elements you have to take from top. So this one my account, right? First my account. After, if you expand the my account, then it will show this UL. Otherwise it won't show, right? So my account will be extended. So first you have to write this one. You come from div UL, or so my account. Just simply you take my account, right? My account we can take simply. So you don't want to write my account after. Then UL LI you write. So see how I'm going to write: // star square bracket text function equal to single quotes my account. Okay, my account is identified. So it's identifying top. So that's not the one we want. So we want my account is this one. Span. So I can write a span tag, otherwise span. Right? Will it identifying? So now it is identifying. Okay. Then /UL/LI. So my account after this one, UL. I can take this one. Let me take this one. It's not identifying. UL square bracket In the square bracket, you have to write that class, that at the rate class equal to the class value. See, now you got 1 of 5, right? Can you see? So L of A you give. Let me push it to top this one. You can see clearly right now, L of A. So can you see here 1 of 5?
Yes, sir.
So second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. That's how we are getting a list of elements. So this XPath will give you a list of elements. So now till now I have shown you private web element only, right?
Yes, sir.
Private web elements only we have seen. So list of elements how to write. So can you identify that?
List, sir.
So you have to write here.
List.
First you have to write find
Right.
finds
Finds.
find bys XPath equal to that XPath equals. Then private, you write list, sorry, first list
First
web element. So you write all the my account menu, right? My account menu list. So my account menu list. So import the java.util. See that? Can you see here import find bys? This is the one. So what this will do? Find by will identify the single element. Find bys will identify the
List.
list of. To define the attribute value. What is this find bys? So let's Google it. What is find bys? Bys in Selenium. So this is not I'm expecting. I will go back. Is a factory class. So you want to see all the methods, you can see base factory class. Finds by method for list of elements. That's not I wanted. Many elements. This is somewhere I kept it in our blog also. Generally, find elements method we'll use, but there is in the base factory class, one method is there. I want to look for a base factory class methods. So let's go to Selenium. There you can find Selenium. So directly we can go here and we'll see here. So which pack is this? Form. So arg.openkey.selenium.support.find support. Arg.openkey support. Selenium support. Here, base factory class. These are the methods. I need elements.
So iterate find all by, I think.
Now iterate find by. Here it is. See. Instantiated instance class with web element and list web element fields proxied. Cache lookup. I need elements. This one is not the one. I need elements. Yes, given it. I think that method is deprecated. So we have used that. This method is deprecated, I think. Okay, then we have to write our custom method. Okay, we'll do that. Our custom method, I'll do that. So by
Sir, just try iterate find all by. Just try, sir. Iterate find all by.
Find
All by. Just
find all. Find all. Add missing attributes. Okay, so I'll write a different way. Okay, so you don't worry about that. We can way so many ways we can do that. By list web element. So by dot XPath. That's it. I'll take care of later this. Okay, so this is how we can do that. Why it is.
Sir, inside list, we have to put string. Inside list.
Yeah, so I have to put string here. String. Why it is. Okay, anyhow, let's keep this. Okay, we can make it later. So this URL we can use in the below. Okay, oh, already time is over. So let's sync up and